Greetings, music fans, and thanks for tuning in to Live from Black Rock. I'm Joe Mattimore, your host for today's session. Black Rock EPS, where we're filming today, is a full-service recording and production studio located in Buffalo, New York. I also happen to be an engineer here, so I'm a little biased, but I think this studio has a great vibe and probably the coolest collection of vintage gear combined with modern computer-based recording, and of course, the staff of the best engineers to help make your dream production a reality. We're always ready to work with you guys. And hey, we're hanging with Matt Smith's Nervous System today in studio. And we have Matt on guitar and vocals. We got Colin on bass and Roddy on drums. And these guys have a new record coming out this year. So we're going to hear a couple songs from that and some songs from their last record. And I say we kick it off with a tune. You guys ready?
plan. Just do whatever you feel you can. I know there's no reason, no real plan. Why we're not forever, I'll never understand.
That was cool. Love the vibe of that one. So, got a few questions for you guys.
Sure.
Really, got to say, really enjoy the last record, Close Down the Dream. Been listening to that the last few days, and very cool. Great grooves, tons of, great guitars and stuff on there. Love it. Tell us about your new record. So you got a new record coming out. It's called The Age of Reasonable Expectations. You guys are working on it. What's that process like for you?
The actual recording process has been wrapped up for a little while now. So the process currently is getting the artwork together. So our lovely friend Ryan Besh will be doing the artwork for it. We're going to release a book. It's a musical book, a book with a CD in it.
Nice.
So the last one we did was vinyl, and it's quite groovy. It's very expensive, and it's like a 12-month turnaround. So
yeah, right. Everybody's lining up for the lathe these days.
I think Adele and Taylor Swift, just invaded every possible pressing plant, and Yeah. So anyway, we got like half the next record written, so we want to keep moving along as fast as possible.
So you guys are productive. What's the writing situation like? Is it a collaboration, or do you start with grooves, or is it
the writing? I've really gotten into this routine over the past few years of waking up at 5 a.m. Every day. It's not very rock, but it's my most productive time of the day. And my coffee is brewed, waiting for me, and I turn on NPR, and I half listen while strumming my guitar. And usually a headline or something somebody says on air, I'll just catch it, and that's usually the seed of a lyric or something. It's all terrible news, so I try to just put a ridiculous spin on things, perhaps.
Yeah.
I've been told my lyrics are quite downer. I find it quite the opposite. I think the news is quite a downer.
There was a song on your last album called Downer, right? Isn't it called Downer?
Yeah.
There you go.
It's actually the first song.
Now, speaking of that song, and when I first listened to the record, there's a pretty long intro on the first song, or like kind of an instrumental. So maybe, I don't know, you guys, Colin and Roddy, could speak to that. Do you guys come up with a groove that goes to the lyrics and the melody, or how's that work?
We worked, particularly on that first record, we worked really, really fast. And I think that actually kept it fresh. And I think I just started playing something, and Colin is so fantastic. He's so adaptable. He just got on it, and within, I don't know, I think that opening section was just in place in about a total of 5 minutes of work.
That's cool. That's great.
But
So
that's one of the many great pleasures of working with Colin, is it's just it all falls into place.
That's great. All right, I got another question for you because I want to ask about the band name. I was trying to come up with my own, theories of what the band name means or what it's about or how you got it. Because it's interesting, you don't always see like the possessive form in a band name, like Matt Smith's Nervous System. So I'm wondering, is the music like an extension of your nervous system, or was it just a cool band name, or is the system nervous, or what's happening here?
Well, it's kind of a little bit of all of the above. Once again, Ryan Besch, when we were getting the artwork together for the first recording, he's like, "So what are we calling this thing?" I'm like, "I don't know, Matt Smith, I guess." He's like, super boring. What else you got?" And I agreed with him. It's a fairly generic name, but it's what I got. And I was like, well, I was jokingly playing with Matt Smith's Nervous System, but it's too jokey. So he's like, give me 5 minutes. So he did a quick text poll with all his buddies, and they agreed Nervous System was in fact the name of the band. Ironically, I actually had decompression surgery, so my nervous system is a little nervous. So maybe I cursed myself. I don't know.
Awesome. Well, if you could put me in the poll too, I think it's a great name. Very cool.
Thank you very much.
All right. Lastly, how about some upcoming shows? You guys got anything coming up?
This Saturday, April 8th, we will be performing with Roger Bryan and the Orphans at Revolution Gallery. The show starts around 8 o'clock. We'll play first. Orphans will play second. And we're going to blow them away.
Awesome.
It's just the way it's going to be.
All right. So we're going to hear a couple more songs from you guys.
Sure.
And live from Black Rock, it's Matt Smith's Nervous System.
And this is gonna hurt. You stay cool in your black and white checkered mud skirt. Underneath that go-go ball, I understand everything's always more. Forget it all and shadow with me all over that go-go floor. Tomorrow symphony, tonight harp Lord, retrovert. You stay cool in your black and white checkered mud skirt. Lines being run from a second-story porch. I climbed your conduit inside of me, you blew your touch. I said hello, you never know, I am no expert. You stay cool in your black and white checkered mud skirt. Your head's enough wild, I'm sure there's a joke in there somewhere. Through the forest I explored, all signs ignored, I'm somewhat here. My part-time heels and half-off deals, I save a day for this shirt. You stay cool in your black and white checkered mud skirt. On your bookshelf and noted myself into a crease. You come off blindly, what gets you going is war and peace. Serenity is all you ask for inside of this yurt. You stay cool in your black and white checkered mud skirt. After 6 verses, I gotta end. Probably should have stopped a while ago. Besides, you would've told me right, my friend. Even though I'm better at print, I consider compromise convert. With you cool in your black and white checkered mud skirt. So cool in your black and white checkered mud skirt. Maybe it's the same. Maybe it's the same. Jacking you. Oh, maybe it's the same. Maybe it's the same. Jacking you.
Yeah. Rock and roll, guys. That's heavy duty rock and roll. Very cool. All right. Hey, I'd like to thank you guys for being here today. We got Matt, we got Colin, we got Roddy from Matt Smith's Nervous System. Thanks for being here, guys. They're working on a new album. It's going to be coming out this summer, and they're in the final stages of production now. It's going to be available as a book.
A book.
All right, a book with a CD?
Correct.
All right, cool. So we'll be looking forward to that.
And online, of course.
Of course, on all your favorite streaming platforms. All right, and don't forget to check out Black Rock EPS for your next production. Our engineers are ready to help you plan and produce your artistic vision in a supportive and professional environment. And thanks for watching Live from Black Rock.